Does your mind ever feel like it just won't stop? One moment you're thinking about your to-do list, the next you're planning a trip you might take in 5 years, and then suddenly you're deep diving into the history of a random topic you saw online. It's like having 100 tabs open in your brain all at once. If you feel like you're buzzing with too many ideas and not enough calm, you're not alone. This restless, ever-moving energy has been a part of the human experience for thousands of years. In fact, the ancient Greeks had a name for it. They called it Hermes. You probably know Hermes as the messenger of the gods, the one with winged sandals, zipping between Mount Olympus and the mortal world. But he was so much more than a divine delivery service. Hermes was the god of communication, travelers, merchants, and even thieves. He was the master of transitions, the guide of souls to the underworld, and the symbol of the quick, clever, and endlessly curious mind. In the world of psychology, especially in Jungian thought, Hermes represents an archetype, a fundamental pattern of human experience. He is the archetype of the restless intellect, the creative spark, the part of us that constantly seeks new information, new connections, and new horizons. Think about Hermes. He's always on the move, never staying in one place for long. He's a bridge between worlds, a master of language, and a trickster who loves to play with boundaries. Does that sound familiar? This is the energy of a brainstorming session that goes on for hours. It's the spark of a new business idea that hits you in the middle of the night. It's the impulse to learn a new language, start a podcast, or rearrange your entire living room at 2 in the morning. This hermetic energy is what drives our curiosity and our desire to communicate. It's the force behind invention, wit, and the thrilling rush of understanding something for the first time. It's the part of you that can see connections others miss and can articulate complex ideas with ease. It's a beautiful, powerful force. But let's bring Hermes into the 21st century. Where do we see him today? Everywhere. He is the very spirit of the internet. Social media feeds, endless scrolling, notifications, breaking news alerts. This is Hermes in overdrive. Our modern world is a playground for this restless archetype. We can connect with anyone, anywhere, at any time. We have access to the entirety of human knowledge in our pockets. We can jump from topic to topic, from conversation to conversation, with just a click. This information overload is a manifestation of the hermetic mind, amplified 1,000 times over. It's exciting, but it also creates a unique set of modern challenges. We feel a constant pressure to keep up, to know everything, to respond instantly. This can lead to a pervasive sense of anxiety, a feeling of being constantly distracted, and a deep difficulty in maintaining focus on any single task. Our minds, just like Hermes, are darting everywhere, all the time. This brings us to the duality of the Hermes archetype. Every archetype has both a light and a shadow side. The light side of Hermes is incredible. It's the source of our adaptability, our quick-wittedness, our intelligence, and our boundless creativity. People with strong hermetic energy are often brilliant communicators, natural networkers, and innovative thinkers. They thrive in fast-paced environments and are fantastic at generating new ideas. They are the life of the party, the person who always has a fascinating story to tell, and the one who can find a clever solution to a difficult problem. This is the energy that drives progress and discovery. However, the shadow side can be just as powerful. When this energy is untamed, it manifests as chronic distraction. It's the inability to finish what you start because a newer, shinier idea always comes along. It's impulsiveness, making quick decisions without thinking through the consequences. It can lead to superficiality, a mind that schemes the surface of many topics but never dives deep into any of them. This can create a constant, low-level anxiety, a fear of missing out, and a feeling of being scattered and ungrounded. The shadow of Hermes is the person who feels busy all the time, but at the end of the day, feels like they've accomplished nothing of substance. It's the feeling of being a jack of all trades, but a master of none, constantly in motion, but never truly arriving anywhere. So, here is the core psychological insight, the key to understanding this part of ourselves. The problem is not having a restless, hermetic mind. That's a gift. The problem is not knowing how to manage and direct that powerful energy. We've been taught to see this restlessness as a flaw, as ADHD, as a lack of discipline, as a character defect. We try to suppress it, to force ourselves to be still, to shut down the constant flow of ideas. But trying to chain up Hermes is a losing battle. He's a trickster. He will always find a way to escape. And when we try to cage him, his energy turns destructive. It becomes anxiety, frustration, and self-sabotage. The goal isn't to get rid of Hermes, but to build a better relationship with him. So how do we do that? How do we channel this incredible mental energy in a productive, healthy way? It comes down to a few practical, reflective applications. First, we need to practice selective focus. Instead of trying to chase down every single idea that pops into your head, you learn to become a curator. Acknowledge the idea, maybe write it down in a notebook you call your idea garage, and then consciously choose to return your focus to the one thing you've decided is most important right now. You're not dismissing the ideas, you're just parking them for later. This honors the creative impulse without letting it derail you. Second, embrace the power of the conscious pause. Hermes moves fast, but even he had to rest. In our hyper-connected world, we need to intentionally create moments of stillness. This doesn't have to mean an hour of meditation, though that can be helpful. It can be as simple as putting your phone in another room for 30 minutes. It can be taking a walk without listening to a podcast. It can be just sitting with a cup of tea and watching the world outside your window. These pauses are like hitting the reset button. They allow your nervous system to calm down and your mind to sort through the noise, distinguishing the signal from the static. In these moments of quiet, the truly important messages can finally get through. And third, connect your creativity to a sense of purpose. A restless mind without a direction is just chaos. But a restless mind with a mission is a force of nature. Ask yourself, what do I truly care about? What problems do I want to solve? What story do I want to tell? When you align your hermetic energy with a larger purpose, it becomes focused and incredibly potent. Your quick thinking and ability to make connections are no longer a source of distraction, but a powerful tool for innovation and contribution. You're giving Hermes a destination, a meaningful quest. He's no longer just wandering aimlessly. He's delivering a message that truly matters. This turns his restless energy into a powerful engine for growth and fulfillment. In the end, we must reframe our relationship with this part of ourselves. Hermes isn't an inner enemy to be conquered. He's not a flaw to be fixed. He is a messenger, an essential part of our psychological makeup. He brings us vital information, new perspectives, and creative sparks from the depths of our own unconscious and from the world around us. The challenge, and the journey of a lifetime, is learning to listen to his messages without getting lost in the noise. It's about learning to dance with this quicksilver energy, to guide it with wisdom and intention, and to use its incredible power to create a life of meaning, connection, and purpose. So next time your mind is racing, don't fight it. Take a deep breath, smile, and ask, all right, Hermes, what message do you have for me today? Thank you so much for joining me on this exploration. If you see yourself in this, I'd love to hear how it shows up in your life. Let me know in the comments below. And for more journeys into the psychology of myths and modern life, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'll see you in the next video.